Good afternoon, everybody. Alexander Spinidis reporting here from St. David's, Maristananda for the Gauteng Invitational Water Polo 2025 Tournament 2025. We've got an excellent matchup here, Cape Town local derby of UCT and SACS Old Boys. We had a great fixture for the men's league semi-final between these two teams, quite a hotly contested fixture. SACS Old Boys did end up going through to the final to play the Meerkats. We have a lot of experience here in the SACS team and a lot of talent coming through from the UCT side as well. A lot of ex-Gautengers filling up the side. Coach Chubbs made a joke about the Gautengers carrying the UCT team. Great swim off there from Karabo, winning the ball for his team. Starting with the left wing drop, a 1-2-3 top drop. Driver coming in off the left. He's working hard for his space. Ordinary foul there. Clock's running down. He surely looks to dump. That's it. Solid defense from SACS. Wheeling on the ball now. Attacking his space. Unlucky receive there from Molly. A lot of patience from the side, looking to use their time. Classic backshot move from Devon Cod. Did they not hear anything I said? Okay. So we have an M zone working well, forcing the shot from the top and allowing a counter attack, but goalie still has to collect the ball. Whedon looking for a pass from Lwazi Madi. Establishing the front row. Bit of a tussle there from Devon Cod on the number 5. Good finish there by the number 3. Cameron Sugden. Yeah, great tussle there on Devon Cod and David McDonald. A couple of words exchanged. It's all water polo though. 1-0, SACS Old Boys. Mark Smith to start. To Greg Price. Karabo on the ball now. Adam Turk doing good work to Mark Smith. Moving the ball in the top 3 here. Karabo, Price, ball into Mark. No exclusion, no regular foul. Steal there by SACS. Turnover. Looking to counter. Safety of the ball to the goalie. Bit of a rush there. Good intercept from Karabo. Karabo made the men's all-star team for the Cape Town League for 2025. And that is what Mark Smith is absolutely known for. Solid centre forward, turn, finish. No goalie will stop that. Good work by Mark Smith. 1-1 UCT SACS Old Boys. And we have a game on our hands. Foul on the perimeter. Centre back's doing really well to mark the centre forward there, preventing a pass in. So the movement has to come from the outside. Waiting for the roll in on the left, but good marking from Karabo again. How he gets the ball there with 2 defenders, unsure. 1 second. Does he dump? Can't shoot. He's in the 5. Awareness there from the player lacking. So a very deep drop applied now to Mark. Again, we're having a 1, 2, 3 drop off the left-hand side to really cut out this dangerous center forward. Good drive in there, got the best pass.
Oh, these caps are confusing, eh?
Yeah, struggling to see blue versus white. The referees must be having a tough time. Ball into the hole there. Exclusion has to be. Good work. Beatty calling for the ball. Carding coach Jabulani Sibia. Yeah. Exclusion on Timothy van Heerden. Yeah, easy man up from SACS Old Boys. Joshua Faber scoring at top right. 2-1 SACS. Couple of substitutions coming in for UCT. Ordinary foul on the perimeter. Center forward is working really hard, had lots of front water. Ordinary foul, kind of looking for exclusion there. Coach is on a yellow, so you won't be challenging that too much. They surely will dump unless they look for foul and shot. SACS Old Boys have a counter now, not the greatest pass. That's sloppy. We know SACS to be more disciplined than that. We have a 4-on-3 situation, no. Good recovery from SACS, the driver coming in on the right to hole. This is Karabo's position to finish. Unlucky off the post there. That was to tie the game. UCT goalie off the line there to try and intercept the pass on to Wheeler. But Nwazi Madi puts it away with top bins accuracy. Getting a goal from his goal.
He had to make it bar down as well.
Yeah. That's what they'll do. They'll punish you for those mistakes. Excellent goal there from Nwazi Madi. Not only blocks, but goals too. So hard work from UCT to come back in here. They did have a stellar semi-final against them in the Cape Town League. So don't put them down just yet. Push off there on the number 7. And we go back the other way. That reversal's on Ross Stewart. Going for the fancy, flashy finish. Not putting it away. Last 30 coming here. Why is he calling it out for his team? Maybe they look for a tight press on this last 30. The rolling off the left, but SACS defense looking strong. Snuffing out that double hole. Forcing the shot from the perimeter, missed. And we have the first chukker ending between SACS and UCT with a solid chukker, 3-1 to SACS. Let's see what happens in the second chukker. All right, we're back for the second chukker. SACS Old Boys UCT. Strong swim there. And that's Karabo again, lightning pace. 2 out of 2 swim-offs for UCT. Can they build off the momentum? Now the drop's coming from the right-hand side and the top. Not quite an M zone, but more of a top 3 drop. Oh, excellent thread of the needle there. He'll feel a bit unjust. They win the 2 meter at least, so another 20 seconds in SACS Old Boys half. Great pass in there to the hole, even with the drop happening. Clear, concise instructions coming from Coach Jabulani Sibia. A rolling off the right-hand side from Karabo. Lots of options. Moving the ball to try and move the drop. And an excellent cross pass onto Matt Fenn, who has the reputation of doing that all day, every day, top bins. Well worked there from UCT, bringing the game back into a 3-2, 1-goal deficit. Excellent work. Posting in, you'll take those all day as a coach. All right, SACS back this way. Also a top 3 drop on the strong center forward of big tussle there in the hole. Devon Codd on Greg Price. Excellent field block. I love a number matchup, 2 versus 2, Devon Codd, Greg Price. And UCT on the counter, onto Matt Fenn's hand. Clutch moment there to bring it back to 3-3. Excellent turnaround on the solid defense work, and then winning the counter attack to open player and an easy finish. Good work, UCT. Yeah, top 3 drop here. Huge tussle in the hole. Hands, a couple of hands being thrown there. The back shot from Devon Codd. Does he get a pin? Definitely. 180 degrees. Some might say there was a push-off. Some might say it was a penalty. Experience paying off there from SACS. Goalie coming up nice and high, but that's an easy finish under the arms from Josh Faber. Great penalty. Back on the 4-3 on the 1-goal lead. Lots of movement here. A drive down from the left into a hole, but the drop is like a machine, working all together. Great communication. Wow. The low percentage shot going in on the cross cage. That was wonderful. I can't remember if that was number 4 or 5, so either Timothy Van Heerden or David McDonald putting it away from range on the low percentage shot. 4-4. Excellent play there from SACS. Sugden to Wheeler off the cross pass. First time shot. As UCT start chipping away, SACS just takes it back, takes the lead again and again. Lovely game of water polo to watch. This is what we want to see here at the Gauteng Invitational. Good ball movement, but definitely a reversal on the center forward, holding the Exclusion on 14 for the pullback on halfway. Will always be an exclusion as the goalie is looking to send a ball out. And that shouldn't have been put away. We talk about the experience from SACS, but no matter who you are, you can still make mistakes. So patient play from UCT, allowing their player to come back in from the exclusion. Man up on defense, double marking the hole. They'll move the ball to the open player. He will draw, feed. How does he get that ball with two defenders on him? Unheard of, but 30-second reversal. Table, we're not too sure if they're doing their job 100%. Complaints from the coach. Good defensive work there from Greg Price to prevent the turn. Huge tussles in hole from Wally. That's an excellent crash there. Good steal by Timothy. Tightly contested game for a group stage first game of the tournament for both teams. Does he win the exclusion foul? No, he doesn't. That's what I mean by the low percentage shot. That should not go in from that side. He was on a worse angle, but he'll still take the shot, win the 2 meter. Another a 2 meter in the opposition half, always good. Spend more time in their half, more attacks for yourself, and less defenses. Miscommunication on the left, both players looking to occupy that space. Moving the ball on the top, waiting for the roll-in of the second hole. Ordinary foul on the perimeter. Looking to draw a foul for a shot. Goes for the turn instead. 4 seconds left. Low percentage shot again. Time runs out. Faber on the ball to Rojo Ruiz, struggling to earn a foul. He gets one, but both holes are marked off. Good defense from UCT, looking for that high ball onto his teammate. Not the most accurate pass. Good defense from UCT. Can they capitalize on the next attack to bring it back within a draw? Oh, love a back shot option. Unfortunate that's put away. Taking long to put the ball in, kills their counter. Got to have a coach on the side there to do that. If it's one job, he does, or she. Patience play from the SACS old boy. He's moving the defense, but great blocks. Do they retrieve possession? Yes, they do. So new 20. Cross pass. Patient box from Wheeler. Right at the goalie. And reversal. Excellent defense from UCT. They are really feeling this defense, and a lot of good teams build off of defense and use it as momentum and energy. A lot of coaches philosophy is to build off a good defense, so definitely seeing that here today. Ordinary foul on the perimeter, nothing really happening on the front line, so waiting for the second wave to come through. And that's Chaka. We're a bit unsure here how they playing stop-start but not getting their foul to have a 1 second shot. So that brings the second Chaka to a close. A wonderful Chaka of water polo. 5-4 SACS old boys. We'll see you guys in the third. Right, third chaka underway with the swim off. Karabo not swimming this time around. SACS Old Boys winning the swim off. Nicholas Fall winning the swim. Okay, another top 3 drop. Top 2 off the 2 and the 3. Trying to snuff out those strong center forwards from SACS Old Boys. Lovely tussles in the hole. Craig Price really giving Devon a run for his money. Huge shot from the perimeter. Nicholas Fall not putting it away. The goalie Declan Lesh having a good stop there. UCT are a goal down. They will look to capitalize on this attack. But the defense organizing themselves here from SACS. Center forward is completely marked out. Mark Smith rolls in. Coach Jablani begging for him to be played in. Krabo on the cross pass, on the hand, and quite easily done. Excellent play from UCT, and another goal added to the tally for Karabo. The definition of a utility there, Karabo. Does it all. Defensive work rate, offensive goals. Devon card free on the 2, on the hand, Bok. Easy bottom right finish. So UCT building momentum, but as they get one, SACS are very clinical when they are clinical. Putting it away to be 6-5.
Let the ball do the work. 20 seconds. Let the ball do the work. Let the ball do the work.
A roll off the left, exiting out. Nick Tinkler on the block here. Does enough work just to get that shot wide. No touch on the ball, but his blocking position was stellar. Very congested 2-meter area. There's Karabo again. As I said, defense, offense really is the utility. Cross pass. Oh, I think he hit the center forward and center back combo there as the ball was going through, and that's why we had a power failure. Early ball into Devon, but not the most accurate pass. Karabo back on defense to get the ball, and off he goes to attack. Off to Fen on the right hand side. Nick on the cross pass. Oh, just the upright, denying him. Ordinary foul in the hole, but another 20 to be in SACS Old Boys half. There's Karabo on the top. Big legs, big box. Unfortunate shot there. He'll be kicking himself for that. Whew. Big plays in the middle there off of Faber and Karabo. Huge turn. Huge turn from Faber. And he's awarded a penalty. Can Declan keep this out of the cage to keep the scoreline at 1 goal difference? Nicholas Fall stepping up to take the penalty. The UCT players are being ushered to stay on the 6 to give him his space to shoot. Clinical finish from Nicholas Fall, the lefty. And for the first time in a while, we've got a 2-goal deficit for UCT. UCT doing a lot of hard work defensively. They'll feel a bit unjust from this. Top 3 drop again from SACS. trying to cut out the center forward options. So now we have 2 holes in. They thread the needle on that pass. Good work by Faber to draw an ordinary foul, not an exclusion. Ball onto the top. Josh Fenn on the ball. Fenn looking for the Sterling shot. Gets the new 20. Matt Fenn, apologies, not Josh Fenn. Plenty of time. Coach is calling. Good ball movement from the top. One big balk to draw and a cross pass. Nearly snuck under the arm of Lwazimadi. Does his job to keep it out. Looking for a counter attack, but the UCT men are good at cutting that counter out. So we'll have to play 6 on 6. Very congested 2-meter line. Ball on to number 5, Adam Turk. Nicholas Downs sitting there. Oof, Adam Turk missing an opportunity to put that to a 3-goal lead. Most coaches will say that games are won and lost in the 3rd quarter. So if SACS keeps going this way, the likelihood is that they win the whole game. But don't put away UCT just yet. They might just put something in here. Another thread of the needle. 3 defenders, draws an ordinary foul. Man open on the left, taking too long to move the ball. Ball on the perimeter. Ooh! He's really got to put that away. He had so much time and space. Lwazi was not positioned correctly. Samuel Hansen got to put that away. SACS trying to thread the needle this time around. Unlucky. Off the ball from Adam Turk to Nicholas Downs. Ball on to Al Juan. Cross pass to Stewart. Stewart put it away. Post and in. Top bins. We will always take a post and in goal. The deficit is now only by 1. 7-6 to SACS. Coach Jubb's calling a 1 move, but the refs are telling him he needs 1 in the pool. Timing. Turk going on a good drive there. Whelan looking for the ball on the top. Downs is rolling in. Oof, huge tussle. The ball goes to the right, and then we got a good strategy there. Not a 2-meter. That shot missed from Cam Sugden. Al Juan looking to drive in. Ordinary foul on the perimeter. No hole open. Matt Fenn on the perimeter with a on-the-hand shot. Lwazi showing us his experience. Those 6-meter shots should be saved. Huge shutdown of the ball into hole. Both teams allowing the clock to run out so that they can get to the 4th chukker. 7-6 SACS Old Boys, end of the 3rd. Let's see what the 4th chukker brings us. Welcome back to the last chukker for UCT and SACS Old Boys. We've had a hotly contested game here. Wonderful water polo for the eyes. 7-6 to SACS. And we have our swim off. Wheeler with the swim off. Looked like there was current pushing him. That's how fast he is. Sugden on the ball. Off to Stopforth. A drive down to the right for a double hole. Very congested. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's the exclusion on Greg Price. They've been waiting the whole game for that. But Greg's had a stellar game, keeping Devon Codd out of the game as much as he can. We have a man up here with post movement on Devon, stepping out there. Ball to Wheeler. Huge, huge, huge man up. Clinical finish from Stopforth. Excellent ball movement, excellent post movement. Now we have our 2-goal deficit. Oh, okay. SACS All Boys looking to press now in the fourth chukker to shut out their attack, keeping the ball as high out and as far away as possible. Mark Smith working hard in the hole. Leo getting a foul. Huge finish from Leo. Leonardo Pereira taking that fouling shot beautifully. Now our goal difference is 1. Can UCT cause an upset? 5 minutes to play, 8-7. Really comes down to game management here. If UCT can kill this attack and put away the next one, then they might do something. And the reversal goes their way on number 11, Nick Molly, and he's still causing chaos and nonsense, but they are not awarding any fouls, any exclusions. I think because the ball's higher up the pool, so allowing advantage. Not the greatest ball to Karabo, but there is a whole man sitting. Coach Jabulani shouting patience. Ball needs to move to the left, but he wants a foul for a shot. Leonardo waiting there. Mark Smith in hole. No penalty from Lwazi on the keeper. The ball in the hole and the foul on the player. No penalty. I mean, no exclusion. Exclusion on UCT. Number 5. David McDonald. So power play for UCT. If they put this away, the 2-goal difference comes back, and it should be a tough ask for UCT. Post movement again, and Faber with the top bins finish on 6 meters. Goalie got to be more aware of that. That is surely stoppable from the goalie on the perimeter shots. Right, 9-7 to SACS. Lots of words being shared between the players. And it's always the same numbers against each other. The 2 on the 2, the 11 on the 11. Love to see the heat. That's what water polo is all about. So, drop off the left and the top. Looking to move the ball. We know UCT are very good at getting this to be finished. Karabo looking to shift around and finish. Trying to go for the donut, but Wazi, two-handed stop, collecting the ball. So coming back to the game management chat, this is where we go. If UCT doesn't put that one away, the mountain, it becomes a mountain instead of a molehill. Nick Molly on the right, receiving the ball, cross on the weak side. Goes back to Nicholas Fall, and that one sits for him. 3-goal difference. Timeout called from Coach Chubbs. So I think he'll be looking to run a play that will get their goal difference down to 2, which would be easier with the amount of tax he has left. So a minute for the timeout. Can the instruction be communicated effectively? My colleague thinks Jambulani might run a 7-on-6, but that is a risky play. If that doesn't go their way, it's 11-7. If they do take the risk, it could bring it back to 8-10. Goalie deciding not to fetch the ball, so it'll be a 6-on-6. Timmy being urged to take his water. Karabo sitting front water, pulling out, waiting for the hole from the left-hand side. That ball's got to move quicker than what they're doing now. Hole is open. Does he get an ordinary foul? Plenty of time for UCT to put it away, but coaches will tell their players not to bounce the ball under their nose. But closer to the goal, Nick Downs having a huge tussle in the middle with Sam Hansen. Nick Molly with the clutch finish. On the weak side catch, lob option, 11-7. So if there aren't any turnovers, UCT should have 3 attacks. Ordinary foul on the perimeter from Mali. A left-hand side roll in. Ooh! Damn. Fridge. Al-Juan Duran getting a goal off of Nick Tinkler there. Great finish with the Pelican grip. 11-8. Still don't think it's enough to bring the game back within pinching distance. The 3-goal cushion. 3 goals cushion, more than enough. Double up on Devon Codd to splitting on the right-hand side. If they can put this away. Fortunate for Declan on the near corner there. That's the goalies should be blocking that. 4-goal difference with roughly 2 minutes left to play. SACS looking to suffocate the ball, suffocate the players, not allow them anything back in. Almost a steal on the perimeter there. He's played himself, he can balk, he can go all the way. Again, not the bounce that he's looking for. Turnover ball. We'll see a very slow meander up the pool from SACS to run out the clock. Devon Codd will wait to be pressed before he moves the ball. Take as much time as he needs to really prevent any way back for UCT. Not the greatest ball in to the left there, to the right, apologies. And we have a counter attack from UCT. Great ball in there. Should be a penalty. But they are awarded an exclusion anyway, so they have to work twice as hard again with more time being wasted on the clock. Timothy van Heerden, one more pass to Al-Juan, but squeezing the ball. Good ball movement from UCT. That's oh! Man, that was great ball movement, but they have another 20. It's great ball movement from UCT, getting the rebound and playing it again patiently. And the sneaky ball fighter going in from number 7, Ross Stewart. 12-9. Again, SACS will play a very slow up the pool player. Option 2 being called for UCT. Assumption is that it's a heavy tight press to try and steal the ball. Easy turn from Devin Cardia. Just mosey on, take his time, run the clock. Not looking to do much. Yeah, this is where the experience comes in. Knowing to run the clock down, and we have a huge fixture coming to a close, 12-9. Scoreline reflects a wonderful game that was had. Thank you guys for watching. This is Alexander Spanidas signing off. Enjoy the rest of the tournament here at Gauteng Invitational.